Right, ladies and gents, Christmas time is here. I'm a naughty boy, so I've got my own Christmas present because Santa wasn't going to visit me this year. I bought the Pro Molly, they call it a stove tent. I'm never going to have a stove in it because for me, fire and nylon tents or tents don't go together. It cost me 102 quid, 3 postage and package from America, probably made in China, like everything else is. However, it took a little bit longer, but they did contact me and say we've run out of stock. We've got some coming for 2 weeks, and yours will be next out the door. No problems to that. Took a little bit longer to get here than they stated, but they kept in touch with me. Right, ladies and gents, what you're really looking at here is something you already know, because it's like everything from there downwards is a poshed up one tigress bungalow tent, which we all know and love. It's got lovely material, stitching, quality of manufacturer. Absolutely brilliant, and if there was something to say, you know me, I would say so because I've paid for this. Here we have the stove vestibule. Now, for me, that's where I'm going to be putting all my kit, my Bergen and all that type of kit, and if necessary, you know, like your camping chair and all that of a night time, you can just get it all in there. Here we do see, I won't be using it, is the stove jack. That's all on Velcro. Come on, Baldy, out of the way. Baldy, move. And the stove can be coming out there, ladies and gents. That can all flick up there. What they do give you is a piece of fireproof material that you just roker over there, cut, and then your stove would come out of there. All a bit too close to the nylon material for myself, to be honest, ladies and gents. Just because I might be using it as that, don't mean other people can do, but you need to proper take care. Understandably, inside the vestibule, it doesn't have any ground sheet. And please, if you can have it, make sure you get a fire blanket, cut it to size and stick it in there. Yeah, so anything falling off, you're going to lessen your chances of it catching on fire. Anyway, ladies and gents, it's designed, you can buy the poles. I didn't, because it's designed to, you can use normal walking poles with this, but just because I am who I am on this one, I'll bring the walking poles out next time. I just want to see, can I get it on the ridge line? And obviously, yes you can. Everybody else has put it up with the poles, and I thought I'd do the ridge line. Underneath here, at the back, you've got a long vent, which is good for ventilation, and obviously they've got a lovely rain shield that comes over it, and even these little side bits will stop the wind coming in from the side too much, and the rain. Obviously I've not needed to use it yet, because there's acres of space inside, but then they've got to pull out there, ladies and gents. And what I really like here, a point to note, people normally just sew that bit on there, and that's a lot of pressure on the small stitch line, but as you see, they've sewed all this in there, and that's really going to help. One, pull it out, and two, stop it you know, stretching your stitch and making it unwaterproof. It's all seam sealed anyway, but ladies and gents, what I would say is that always have a bit of bungee cord on here coming out, that way if somebody trips, you know, your bungee cord or whatever, or the wind catches it, it's got a lot of movement in it. Okay, so rather than having like a bit of nylon rope or paracord, I'd always have a small bit of bungee on there. Right, that's the back of it. What I will do when I get home, first time I've read it out, you see these, they're rather like the DD ones. That's, so if you wanted to roll up the front, it would click onto them, but I'm going to sew down there, and the next time you see this, let's get that out of the way, I'm going to sew just along there, and the paracord or my ridge line will be able to go underneath there, pulling it up a lot tighter, and I'll do that with all three of them. All three of them, so that's going to pull it down. That's the only mod I'm going to do on this tent, and I'm the tight wad, you know what I mean? That says something about a tent, ladies and gents, because I'm quite impressed with this. Paid £102, no postage and package. I actually contacted them to make sure that was all true before I sent off for this. When we come around this side, right, ladies and gents, as I say, it was easy enough to put on, press knot, toggle, job done. I've got a better way of doing that, but you can do it any way you want. Next time I'll put the actual cord through there, run onto my press knot. Brilliant, no worries, it will go up there. Here we see, and I do love this because you're getting what you pay for here. And this is cheaper than the one tigress as well from America. I don't want to keep knocking one tigress because they do a lovely little tent. Depends on what you want and how you want to spend your money. Because I'm just showing you this. Hey, I've paid me money. I'm not on no kickback from anybody. We've got a nice inch covered zip there all the way down, so you can go in and out from that side should you so wish. But this is what I really like, and that's the rain cover over that as well. So it's belt and braces, ladies and gents. And I think the way this is designed is, imagine this is your pole or your walking stick, just goes up inside of there. Yeah, but there's nothing in there that's going to give it any more reinforcement, so that's a bit of a minus point for me. You know, if there was a bit of tougher material around there, job done. But when you get your walking pole, all you got to do is put a sock over it or a bit of a bandana underneath it, give it a little tie round, and you know, that's how it goes. It literally goes in there, and it obviously comes to the outside, not inside, because it's got a floor on it. Right, ladies and gents, here we see the front part of it. I've lifted it up Baker tent style, something we all love. What I do like as well is they've sewn a piece in there, save the wind coming in and the rain, and there's another little flap out there. When this is zipped down, it goes onto that zip, and again I could have, that was still Baldrick steps on it, tight. That's where, you know, it will come down to. So you've even got, Baldrick, move boy, that's it, that much room for your boots and stuff like that. That's inside the tent. And as we come around there, obviously I'll put it up Baker style. Couple of bits of sticks here. But what I have done, well, how I had it is some bungee cord on there. I'll leave that on there now, so at any time it's all there ready to go. I like the bungee cord on it, one because as it gets heavier it will give and won't pull your stitch in, and two, if somebody does hit your ridge line, they're not going to drag your tent or start destroying your tent. It will just, you know, it's like, you can see what I mean by just showing. Yeah, got to be done, really, got to be done. 4 tight points on the floor, two on the side. So when we look inside, acres of room inside. If you're like Des Catty 6'4" and that, you're going to have no problems down there. It is single skin, but it has got a mosquito net, and when you want to roll it up, there's the tabs up here for it. There's the tabs up here for it, like, Baldrick gets the approval of it. And it comes with a ground sheet, inside built in. Again, on this side of the doors, you've got a mosquito net, and obviously a nylon, you know, normal material net. You can come in and out there if you want. Obviously it's got a long vent along the back, and they even give you a little thing to put your phones or whatever you want in there, ladies and gents. Now I'll try and bring this up, because what I do want and what I do like about this, inside here, so you still got the mosquito protection, your bug net, but inside there it doesn't have a ground, and that's where the stove's supposed to go, ladies and gents. I've seen people doing films of it, not something I would do, because it's just a bit, imagine your sleeping bag and a bivvy bag and everything catches fire. Not my cup of tea. But you can unzip that and get in there. For me, that is the ideal thing, where if I was doing a little camp out and I got my little camping chair, you know, if you stick it in there, and that's where my Bergen would go and all my kit would go. You could probably, no worries getting a gas cooker going in there or a jet boiler or anything like that. Don't even have to come out of your tent. And if you wanted a bit more ventilation when you're doing that, you could actually open the little stove jack on there. So yeah, all the heat would go straight up and all the vapour would go straight up. No, loving that. All sealed, ladies and gents. If there's anything to knock on this, I'd certainly be telling you. Now, everything else you see there is bigger, but one tigress bungalow. We all know what that is from that. Obviously this is Pro Molly, running boarding in that. Now, what I particularly took the fancy for this is, it's got a piece of kit here that is designed to take one of them stoves. I've already talked about the stoves. However, and they've got nice Velcro, nice sticks. Got nothing to say about any of them. They're all really well working zips. But, well, you could get a little Al in there, couldn't you? No, but in here, for me, ideal storage space for all your kit, your little table. You know, you could have your campfire, and you could put wood in there to keep it dry. You know, it is an add-on Vestibule. That's a big word, can't spell it. And for me, that is the deluxe baker tent. Deluxe, that's a big word. I haven't heard that since I was a kid. For £102 from the United States. I'm proper impressed with this. I've got no real negatives to say. Quality of manufacture and all sorts. Apart from public trying to come through. And I do like that, ladies and gents, because even if you was using that to store your wood for your main fire, putting your burger in there, your kit in there, job done. I think that's a nice addition to what is a lightweight baker tent. Now you can buy the poles if you want. I didn't need to buy the poles because, like I say, literally underneath here, and there's, well, it's a thing. I don't say it's going to be bad thing, because most walking poles I've got like sponge at the top or a soft handle. You put it in there, straight under there, and adjust it to the size and then take it out. Perhaps I would have done a little bit of reinforcing in there. And literally, ladies and gents, I'm not calling that out as a thing that's wrong. I'm just saying I start my own kit and make my own kit, so I just think maybe that's something that you can improve on. But apart from that, I've got nothing else to say about this phone call from there. But that's not a thing, ladies and gents, with reinforcing that, because most of your walking sticks got a soft top to them, and if not, and even if you just wanted to cut a bit of stick to height, bit of a even like here, don't matter. I was looking for a bit of a bandana there, but a bit of a woolly hat round that, if it was just a stick that up under there, and that can be a bandana, sweat rag, or a little bit of toweling material. It doesn't have to be anything too flashing or fancy if you wanted to come out and then cut poles on that, ladies and gents. That's the only thing, because that on there, even though it will be on the outside of the tent, not into the main structure, still think that it's dead easily solvable, isn't it? Yeah, here's my little sweat rag rather than my hat, because I'm going to need that for my head. Here's put it over there. That should be me bought it. He was starting to rain there. Inside there, ladies and gents, I've just solved the problem and that, haven't I? And all that is a bit of old army sweat rag, bit of towel, even a flannel would just go out round there, up there, in there, job done. So it's Cromley, a deluxe baker tent. Now I'm really liking this. That's it. The only thing I'd have is a ground sheet on the inside just to protect that floor, you know, because I've got big clodhoppers on and he's got sharp floors. But other than that, ladies and gents, you're covered with bugs and rain, and when that zips down, it zips down nice and tight. I'll show you that in a second. With it all sealed up. So yeah, ladies and gents, let your eyes be your guide. I've paid me money for my tent. If there was something naughty about this tent that you needed to know, I would have told you. But am I happy? Yes. And like I say, I don't want to be different to everybody else, but it can be put up in a ridge line, because you let your eyes be your guide on that as well. And I've got no problems with that whatsoever, and I'm a very happy boy. So I was naughty last year and Santa wasn't going to come and see me, so I bought my own Christmas present. Right, ladies and gents, it's just so you can have a look at what it is before you make a decision whether you go and buy one or not, because I ain't getting no kickback from this firm. Right, ladies and gents, here we see that it's closed down in the A-frame. Total coverage there. I can't see any water getting in anywhere. They've got nice zip flaps over there on both sides, and see that the tent actually follows that line all the way down, so there's enough space to put your dirty boots and stuff like that without actually being inside the tent, so that can be handy Harry. And yeah, that's it. Boss, and once you got it down like that, if you wanted to get in and out this side, you can. You could actually get in and out the other side as well, undo the vestibule. There's only one mosquito net that'll stop you going in and out. Obviously for me, I'm going to have kit in that side, so once this is all nice, I'll just probably go in and out that side once this is down, inclement weather. And you've still got that nice little rain shield over there, which is what I really like. And you know, you're paying your money, but you're getting a nice little tent there, ladies and gents. So I'm proper liking that. There's a little look at it for you. I ain't doing a review. Oh, it's raining now, but I can't see how water's going to get into this in any way.
Seams are great, but when I've had a rain test on it, if there is a problem, I will tell you. I'll bring you back for that, ladies and gents. But other than that, I'm quite liking this tent. 100 and something quid, and oh, it took about 3.5 weeks to get here, but no dramas on that. Might have been nearly 4, but they did keep me informed on what was going on, so that's not a problem. Right, if you watch this far, take care and be safe.